Stop. Before you skip this episode, I want to ask you one question. Have you ever said something like, she don't know, or did he went, and then immediately felt that something was wrong, but you weren't sure exactly why? If yes, this episode is going to change your English forever. I'm Leah. Welcome to Talk Lia.
And I'm Kevin. And Leah, I love that opening because honestly, do, does, and did are probably the most used words in the entire English language. And yet so many learners mix them up every single day. I did it too when I was learning. We've all been there.
Exactly. And here's the thing. These three tiny words, do, does, did, show up in almost every single English sentence. Questions, negatives, short answers, emphasis, they're everywhere. And once you understand how they work, your whole English will feel cleaner and more confident.
Today on Talk Lia, we're breaking down all three, do, does, and did, in the simplest, most natural way possible. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly when to use each one, how to make questions and negatives correctly, and how to avoid the mistakes that even intermediate learners make.
Yes, and we have a question for you right now, before we even start. Which one confuses you the most, do, does, or did? Drop your answer in the comments right now. We genuinely read every single one, and your answer helps us make better episodes for you.
And if you're new here, welcome to the Talk Lia family. I'm Kevin, she's Leah, and we are so happy you found us. Hit that subscribe button on Talk Lia right now. We post a brand new English lesson every single day, completely free, just for you.
Okay, Kevin, no more waiting. Let's start with do, the foundation of everything. This is where it all begins.
Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, let's talk about do. Now, do is what we call an auxiliary verb, also called a helping verb. That means it doesn't carry the main meaning of the sentence by itself. Instead, it helps other verbs form questions and negatives, and it works specifically with I, you, we, and they.
So the basic formula for questions with do is simple. Do plus subject plus base verb. Listen to these examples. Do you speak English? Do they live nearby? Do I need to bring anything? Do we have enough time? Notice, after do, the main verb stays in its base form. No S, no ing, no ed, just the plain verb.
And here's a real-life example. Every morning I ask myself, do I have to go to the gym today? And every morning the answer is yes, but at least the grammar is correct. Do I have to? That's I plus do plus have, base verb, clean and natural.
Now for negative sentences, the structure is subject plus don't plus base verb. I don't like cold coffee. You don't have to worry about that. We don't understand this rule yet, but we will after this episode. They don't know the answer. Notice we use don't, which is just do not contracted. In spoken English, you'll almost always hear don't.
And here's something really important that people miss. Do is also used for emphasis. When you want to really stress that something is true, you add do before the verb, even in a positive sentence. Like, I do want to learn English, or we do appreciate your help. That extra do makes the statement much stronger and more emotional.
Oh, I love the emphasis use. Imagine someone says, you never study English, and you say back, I do study every single day. The do there is powerful. It's like a counterpunch in the conversation. Natural, confident, and very common in real spoken English.
Can you try one? Think of something you genuinely do every day and use do for emphasis. Say it out loud right now. Something like, I do drink too much coffee, or I do try my best. Go on, say yours.
Now, do also appears in short answers. Instead of repeating the whole sentence, you just say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Do you like tea? Yes, I do. Do they speak English? No, they don't. These short answers are everywhere in English conversations, and they sound incredibly natural.
Here's a memory trick for do. Think of it as the verb for I, you, we, they. Those four subjects always use do. Stick this in your brain. I do, you do, we do, they do. Say it with me right now. Out loud. I do, you do, we do, they do.
Quick section summary. Do works with I, you, we, they. Use it to form questions, do plus subject plus base verb. Use it for negatives, don't plus base verb. Use it for emphasis in positive sentences, and use it in short answers. Yes, I do, no, I don't. Write a question in the comments using do. Any question you like, we want to read them.
Beautiful. Now let's move to does. And here's the key. Does works exactly like do in structure and purpose, but it's used for a different set of subjects, specifically he, she, and it. That's it. He, she, it. Always does.
Right, and the formula stays the same.
Does plus subject plus base verb for questions. Does she speak French? Does he know the answer? Does it come in blue? Does your sister live nearby? Notice, even though we're talking about she or he, the main verb stays in its base form. Not does she speaks, wrong. Just does she speak, correct.
This is such a common mistake. Let me give you a real-life example. I was once talking about my friend and I said, does she likes pizza? And someone gently corrected me and said, does she like pizza? No S on the main verb after does. I never forgot it after that. The S lives in does, not in the main verb too.
Exactly. Think of it this way. The S is already in the word does, so you don't need to add another S to the main verb. Does already carries the he, she, it meaning. Double S would be double work for your brain, and English doesn't like that kind of repetition.
Now for negatives, the structure is he, she, or it, plus doesn't plus base verb. She doesn't eat meat. He doesn't understand the question. It doesn't make sense. Your plan doesn't work. Again, doesn't is does not contracted. In everyday conversation, doesn't is almost always preferred over the full form.
First tip, when you're writing formally, use the full form, does not. The system does not respond correctly. That's professional English. Second tip, in spoken conversation, always contract, doesn't. He doesn't seem happy today. Natural, relaxed, real. Third tip, if you're ever unsure between don't and doesn't, ask yourself, is the subject he, she, or it? Yes, use doesn't. Is it I, you, we, they? Use don't.
That third tip is gold, the he, she, it test. Let's practice it together right now. I'll say the subject and you say whether it's do or does. Ready? My mother. What do you use?
Does. She, so does. My mother doesn't cook on Sundays. The teacher does. He or she, so does. The teacher doesn't give homework on Fridays. I wish that were true.
My friends? What do we use?
Do. They, so do. My friends don't understand why I love grammar podcasts. Their loss. Now write a sentence in the comments using does or doesn't about someone in your life. A friend, a family member, a colleague. Any sentence. That's your practice for this section.
And just like do, does also works in short answers. Does she like coffee? Yes, she does. Does he drive to work? No, he doesn't. Clean, natural, super common. You'll hear these every single day in English conversations.
Section review. Does is used with he, she, and it. For questions, does plus subject plus base verb. No extra S on the main verb. For negatives, doesn't plus base verb. For short answers, yes, she does, no, he doesn't. And the golden rule, the S is already in does, so the main verb stays in its clean base form. Perfect.
Wonderful. Now we've arrived at did, and this one is special because it works for all subjects. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Every single one. Did is the past tense helper, and it's the word that lets you talk about the past in questions and negatives. Let's break it down.
Yes, and the formula is the same beautiful structure. Did plus subject plus base verb. Past questions become so clean with did. Listen, did you eat breakfast this morning? Did she call you back? Did they enjoy the movie? Did he finish his homework? Did it work? All subjects, one word, did.
And here's what makes did so powerful and also so tricky. Even though you're talking about the past, the main verb stays in its base form, not the past form. This is where so many learners make the mistake. Wrong, did you went to school? Correct, did you go to school? The did already tells us we're in the past, so the main verb goes back to base. Think of did like a time machine. The moment did enters the sentence, the whole sentence travels back in time. So the main verb doesn't need to travel anywhere. It just stays home in its base form. Did carries all the past tense weight for the whole sentence. One time machine per sentence. Oh, I love the time machine idea. Let me use a personal example. Yesterday, I asked my friend, did you see that new series on Netflix? Not did you saw, just did you see? And she said, I didn't watch it yet. Both of us used did and didn't naturally without even thinking about it. That's the goal. Automatic confidence.
Now for negatives in the past, subject plus didn't plus base verb. I didn't sleep well last night. She didn't come to the meeting. We didn't finish the project on time. They didn't know about the change. Again, didn't is did not contracted. In speaking, always use didn't. In formal writing, did not is cleaner.
And did works in short answers for the past too, just like do and does do for the present. Did you enjoy the episode? Yes, I did. Did she call? No, she didn't. These are the building blocks of real English conversation in the past tense, and they flow naturally once you practice them.
Here are some real-life situations to practice. Situation 1, someone asks about your weekend. Did you do anything fun? Your answer, yes, I did. I went to a really nice restaurant. Situation 2, your manager asks about a report. Did you send the email? Your answer, I did, yes, sent it this morning. Situation 3, a friend asks about a film. Did you like it? Honestly, I didn't love it, but it was okay.
Try the mini practice right now. Say this sentence out loud. Yesterday I, and finish it with something you actually did. Then form a question using did. Something like, did you exercise yesterday? Say yours out loud. Talk to us. We're listening.
And write your past sentence in the comments. Something simple. Yesterday I didn't cook at home, or did you watch anything interesting last night? Any real sentence from your actual day. Writing real sentences about your real life is the fastest way to make grammar stick. Full structural review. Did is used for all subjects in the past. Questions, did plus subject plus base verb. Negatives, didn't plus base verb. Short answers, yes I did, no I didn't. One word, past tense, all subjects. Powerful and simple.
Okay, mistake time. And I have to be completely honest, every single mistake I'm about to share, I made myself. Kevin, tell me you made at least a couple of these too.
Oh, every one of them, every single one. Let's go. Mistake number 1, and it's the most common one in the world. Using the past form of the main verb after did. Wrong, did she went to the party? Correct, did she go to the party? Wrong, did you finish your work? Correct, did you finish your work? The main verb must stay in its base form after did, always, no exceptions.
Why does this happen? Because your brain thinks, I'm talking about the past, so everything must be past. But in English, did handles the past tense job already. The main verb gets to rest. Think of it as a team. Did does the past work, the main verb just shows up in its basic form. They share the job. They don't repeat it.
Mistake number 2, using don't for he, she, it. Wrong, she don't like spicy food. Correct, she doesn't like spicy food. Wrong, he don't know the answer. Correct, he doesn't know the answer. This one is very common because don't feels natural and comfortable. We use it a lot. But the moment you switch to he, she, or it, you must switch to doesn't.
Here's a quick check. Before you say don't, ask yourself, is my subject he, she, or it? If yes, pause and say doesn't instead. That 1 second brain check will save you from this mistake every time. Practice it consciously for 1 week and it will become automatic.
Mistake number 3, adding s to the main verb after does. Wrong, does she speak English? Correct, does she speak English? Wrong, does he likes coffee? Correct, does he like coffee? The s is already inside the word does. The main verb does not need its own s. 1 s per thought. That's English.
Mistake number 4, forgetting do or does in questions entirely. Wrong, you like this podcast? Correct, do you like this podcast? Wrong, she knows Kevin? Correct, does she know Kevin? In English, questions in the present simple almost always need do or does at the front. Without it, the sentence sounds incomplete, like a statement pretending to be a question.
Quick fix practice. I'll give you the wrong sentence and you say the correct one out loud. Wrong, did she went shopping? Say the correct version. Did she go shopping? Wrong, he don't understand. Correct version. He doesn't understand. Wrong, does she speaks Italian? Say it right. Does she speak Italian? Great work. You're retraining your brain right now.
And please remember, every single person who speaks English fluently today made these exact mistakes. Grammar isn't about being perfect. It's about getting better every day. And you are already better than you were at the start of this episode. That is real progress, and you should feel proud of that.
100%. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, and trying is the only way to grow. We are genuinely proud of every single one of you for being here and putting in the work. Keep going. You've got this.
All right, everyone, it is time for Choose the Correct Sentence. This is the moment where you put everything together. I'll give you 2 options. You choose the correct one and say it out loud. Don't just think it, say it. Your voice is learning too.
Situation 1. You want to ask your friend about last night. Option A, did you watch the game last night? Option B, did you watch the game last night? Which one is correct?
Option B, did you watch? Base verb after did. Did you watched is wrong because did already handles the past. The main verb goes back to its base form. Say it out loud. Did you watch the game last night?
Situation 2. You want to say that your sister doesn't eat breakfast. Option A, my sister don't eat breakfast. Option B, my sister doesn't eat breakfast. Which is correct?
Option B, my sister is she, third person singular, so we always use doesn't. Don't is for I, you, we, they, never for he, she, it. My sister doesn't eat breakfast. Say it out loud.
Situation 3. You want to ask someone if they like their job. Option A, do you like your job? Option B, does you like your job? Which one?
Option A, do you, because the subject is you. You, I, we, they always use do. Does you doesn't exist in English grammar. Do you like your job? Say it with confidence.
Situation 4. You want to emphasize that you really understand the lesson today. Option A, I understand this. Option B, I do understand this. Which one shows more emphasis and feeling?
Option B every time. Adding do in a positive sentence creates emphasis and emotion. It's like saying, yes, really, truly, I mean it. I do understand this. Say it loud and say it proud.
Now your personal challenge. Create one sentence for each. One using do, one using does, and one using did. 3 sentences from your real life. Say them out loud first, then write them in the comments. Real sentences about real moments. That's what makes grammar stay in your brain forever.
And know this, there is no wrong answer in that comment section. Every attempt is a win. Every sentence you write is practice. Every time you speak out loud, your English gets a little stronger. We are so proud of you for trying.
Real conversation beats perfect grammar every single time. Use these words today, in a text, in a conversation, in your own head. The more you use them, the more natural they become. That's the Talk Lia promise.
Wow, what an episode! I'm honestly so proud of everyone who has stayed with us all the way through. You came in, maybe confused about do, does, and did, and now you have the full picture, the complete system. And it is so much simpler than it looked at the beginning, right?
Let's recap the whole thing one final time. Number 1, do is used with I, you, we, they for questions, negatives, emphasis, and short answers in the present. Number 2, does is used with he, she, it. Same jobs as do, questions, negatives, short answers, but always with third-person singular subjects. And number 3, did is used with all subjects for past tense questions and negatives. And the golden rule, after do, does, and did, the main verb always stays in its base form. Always.
3 words, 3 rules, 1 cleaner, more confident English. You now have exactly what you need to use do, does, and did correctly in real conversations, and that is something to genuinely celebrate today. You earned this knowledge.
Here's your reflection question before our next episode. Think about a conversation you had recently. Was there a moment where you used do, does, or did? Or a moment where you weren't sure which one to use? Think about it and tell us in the comments. Your reflection is your revision.
If this episode helped you, please give it a like right now. Share it with one friend who's learning English, leave us a comment with your 3 sentences, and subscribe to Talk Lia if you haven't already. We post a fresh English lesson every single day, and we would love to see you there tomorrow.
You are doing something that takes real courage and real dedication. Learning a language is one of the hardest and most rewarding things a person can do. And every time you press play on one of our episodes, you are choosing to grow. That means everything to us. I'm Kevin, and she's Leah. And from both of us, thank you so much for joining us today on Talk Lia. We'll see you next time. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep going.